Hi guys, my name is Yeva Bereshete and I'm going to be talking about manifestation today. I'm going to tell you how to manifest quickly and what you need to know to do just that. I manifested my car in under 3 weeks and I'm going to be sharing 5 tips and tricks with you today to let you know how I did just that. So make sure you stay until the end because I'm going to be telling you what tip number 1 is. So guys, first and foremost, tip number 5. It's very important that you cut the cord with negativity. Literally, start being a positive person if you are not already. This is so important because manifestation has a lot to do with the law of attraction, as you might already know. And the law of attraction states that like attracts like, which means whatever it is that you give out, you literally receive back. So if you, for example, are a negative person and you start complaining, you are just negative in general, you have a negative energy that you give out, this is the energy that you will be receiving back from the universe. This is why it's so important to first and foremost start being a positive person. It's very important what energy you give out. So cut the cord with complaining. Cut the cord with not believing in yourself. Cut the cord with any negativity or any negative habits that you see yourself having. This is very important. And this should definitely be the first step into manifesting whatever it is that you want. I have 2 amazing book recommendations that I'm going to share with you at the end of this video. So make sure you stay tuned to know what they are. They will help you tremendously. They really helped me in my mindset when I started my manifestation and spiritual journey, and I can only highly recommend them. So once you start reading the books that I will recommend, once you start working on yourself and on your mindset, and you start doing your best to be a positive person and to have a positive mindset, you will automatically see a change in your everyday life. New things will automatically come, new opportunities will start attracting, better things will happen. When you start doing that, you become ready for step 4, which is figuring out what it is that you want to manifest. Know exactly what it is that you want. When you want to manifest a car, figure out exactly what car it is. Know exactly what color it has, know exactly what brand it has, know exactly the interior, know what you want. Because when you start manifesting and you start changing details in your manifestation, you will be starting from scratch again. You know, this is not good. When you start manifesting, and I'm going to get into it later, when you start manifesting, you automatically send out what it is that you want into the universe. And the universe starts working and starts helping you in order for you to get that. But when you change your mind, it's a backlash for the universe. You know, the universe says, okay, she's not making her mind up yet, or he's not making his mind up yet. And it steps back and you start from scratch again. So before you start manifesting, make sure, like before you consciously start manifesting, make sure that you know exactly what car you want. When you have that, print it out or save the picture and put it as your background. Whatever you do, the 4th step is very important. You have to make a vision board. And I have a vision board video in my description that I did a couple of weeks ago. Make sure you check that out because it's a step-by-step guide on how to make a vision board and how it actually works in the subconscious. So save that image of that car as your background or put it on your vision board, and you will subconsciously keep looking at that all the time and it will get stuck in your brain. Guys, if you haven't already, then subscribe right now to my YouTube channel to continue getting amazing videos like this. Now that you know what car it is that you want, and now that you're really working on your self-development, now we're going to get to meditation. And yes, meditation is very important for effective and fast manifestation. So really start meditating. Get into that meditation pose like I do. But if you also like, then lay down while meditating. A lot of people I know do that. Do whatever works for you, but get that meditation music on. When you then start meditating, start imagining that car again. Start really imagining how you feel driving this car. Start imagining how you feel when you really have this car, when it belongs to you. Start really imagining it. Imagine how you go up to the car and unlock it, and how you sit, and the way the interior feels, and the color of the car, and that car smell, and the joy that you have having your dream car. Really imagine that, and then imagine turning on the engine, putting it into drive. Really start driving faster, and the joy and the speed and the happiness that you feel. Really imagine that. And this is exactly what I did, guys. This is exactly what I did. I was meditating and was imagining it completely, my dream car. Like the way it feels, the way it looks, the way it smells, everything, the touch, everything, the joy in my heart that I had, and the freedom that this car gave me. Really feel those good feelings, you know. How would you feel if you knew that this car is yours now? How would you feel? You would probably feel amazing. So really feel that amazement that you have within yourself, and also associate whatever feeling this car brings with itself. Really feel that feeling. And another very important thing is to start imagining your dream car and the feeling it gives you before you go to sleep. Because our subconscious mind is most active before we go to sleep, like that drowsy sleeping stage, and before we wake up. So those two states are the states where our subconscious is most active. And we want to manifest when our subconscious mind is the most active. This is how our manifestation will become really fast. We will manifest very quickly. So when you're going into that sleepy, drowsy state, start thinking about that car again. Start thinking about the way it makes you feel. Start really feeling and seeing that again before your eyes, like I talked about in the meditation stage. Really have those feelings again, and really feel that again in that drowsy, sleepy stage before you go to sleep and before you wake up. This will literally make your manifestation, like literally, it's gonna it's gonna go so quickly. Also, be realistic about the car that you want to manifest. Make sure it is something realistic, and you also have to believe that you can actually possess this, you know. It can't be like too over the top, like completely over the top. It still has to stay realistic, but turn it up a notch, you know. Go a bit more luxurious than you would normally go, you know, but don't like, oh my God, you know, just stay realistic. So let's get to the next step. Make sure you take inspired action. This is key. This is so important. You can't just wish upon the universe to like literally send you a car. Please, universe, I want a car in my driveway. The universe is not going to do that, but the universe is going to help you very, very quickly and efficiently get the car that you want. But you have to take inspired action. This is why it's called inspired action when we talk about action in manifestation. You start looking for that specific car on car websites. You know, you go and take that test drive of that exact car that you want. You do all those things. You act as if you're just about to buy that car. You know, you look for it, you look at the price, you check everything. You take the inspired action. The universe is behind you, you know. If you're meditating, if you're working on yourself, if you're visualizing, you know, like we talked about, if you're doing all these steps that we talked about, the universe is already behind you. You know, the universe is already working and making your vision come true. But you have to take the action as well. This, you know, a lot of people skip this part and say, oh, the universe didn't bring me my car. Yeah. You know, you have to take the inspired action. Be 100% sure that you do that. Look for those cars as if you would buy one. And the universe does a little small trick as well. It did it with me. I had one car in mind that I thought I absolutely loved. You know, I absolutely loved it. And then the universe, and I ended up having a different car. But that car ended up, for me, being even better than the car that I had imagined. And it was better in ways that ended up being really, really important for me, you know. So the universe either gives you what you want, or it's gonna give you something even better than what it is that you want. So guys, we're getting to the last and very important step. So make sure you stay consistent. This is very, very, very important when it comes to manifesting, you know. And even if you might not have the money to get that dream car, don't let that scare you from visualizing it. This is not a reason to give up. And I'll tell you a little story. I want to have that car, and I did all of the steps that I told you about, but I didn't actually have that amount of money that I needed in order for me to get that car, because all of my savings that I had, they were completely going and 100% going into traveling, which is what I love doing. So I was saving for traveling the whole time, and I really wasn't saving that much for my car. But I was still really visualizing it and making sure that I meditate on it and doing all of those steps. And I was saying out loud, like, thank you, universe, for my amazing car. It is amazing. I am so happy that I have this car, like in the present tense. You know, those were my affirmations daily about the car. So like I said, I didn't have that exact amount of money that the car would actually cost. But I was 100% sure that it is coming my way. I really felt it, and I believed 100% that I will very, very, very soon have this car. And I didn't talk about it that much, like with friends and family, but I was just scrolling through the car websites and searching for my car, like for the, you know, inspired action. I was doing the inspired action, and I was searching, and my boyfriend actually found out that I wanted to have this car, and we ended up talking about it because he knows a lot about cars. So we were just talking about it, like, why would this car be good for me, like why I want it, and if it's the right car for me as well. And he then understood that I really, really wanted this car, and that I felt like so happy already, kind of knowing that I would get it in my mind. He ended up buying me a car that wasn't that car that I had in mind, but it was an even better car. It was even better than the car that I had in mind. So this is how the universe works. And I 100% manifested my car, like no doubt about it. I was doing it so intensively, and I believe like so much that I already have it, and I was so happy that I already have it, you know. And then I randomly talked to like him about it or other people, and I was just like so happy. And at the end, even though I was spending all my money on travel instead of like really saving up for that dream car, he ended up buying for me. So kind of the universe worked through him in order for me to get what I actually really wanted, which is absolutely insane. So guys, if you want a dream car, do all of these steps. You know, do them completely. Watch this video over and over again. Comment down below if you have any questions. I'll answer them all, really. And definitely subscribe to my channel. Oh, and one more thing. I was talking about 2 book recommendations. The first one is Happy Pocket Full of Money. I'll put it in the description. And the second one is The Power of the Subconscious Mind. And I'll put it in the description. And make sure you check those 2 books out. They're really, 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 really good. Also share this video with friends and with your manifestation buddies, and I wish you all an amazing day, week, month, year, and thank you so much for watching, and yeah, bye!